Hello, dear aspirants. Good day. Hope you all are doing good. Today, that is 30th July, we will be discussing few important current affairs which are in news in various newspapers and various articles. So, we will be discussing few important current affairs which actually adds up to your preparation. Okay. So Danveer scheme is in news. So it is under Ministry of Panchayat Raj. So it is a nodal ministry which is taking care of Danveer initiative. So under Mary Panchayat app, Ministry of Panchayat Raj, Mary Panchayat app, Mary Panchayat app. So this is a delivery channel for donations. It is a nodal ministry with NIC and DigiHat. So grassroots digital push. So this the aim of the project is grassroots digital push. One computer bundle per panchayat on request. One computer bundle per panchayat on request. So here the scheme is about citizen participation initiative which enables individuals and organizations to voluntarily donate computers to gram panchayat. So such a good and innovative idea is that citizens will voluntarily donate their computers to gram panchayat. So such a good idea, right? So it is routed through Mary Panchayat mobile app, which is integrated with DigiHat marketplace. So donors actually can choose pre-approved state-specific computer bundles, delivery paperwork auto-populated. Next one, donors can track contributions from dispatch into installation and receive a digital certification of appreciation. They can receive a digital certification of appreciation. So next significance, how is it useful is that it strengthens rural digital infrastructure, self-reliant rural India vision. So self-reliant rural India vision as well as rural digital infrastructure. So this is the most important scheme these days. So it can actually help in rural infrastructure, and also so it can help in citizen participation initiatives, so which is under Ministry of Panchayat Raj, which can be done with the help of Mary Panchayat app. So this is all about Danveer initiative by Ministry of Panchayat Raj. Next, coming to Raimona National Park. So where it is located and why it is in news. So it is located in Assam, Kokrajhar district. Assam, Kokrajhar district. So why this national park is in news? Because a 21-9-year-old a boy has been founded in the national park. So it was reported that forest officials have shot him down, so which led to his death. But citing that the police officials or forest officials had told that so he was involved in illegal poaching or illegal felling of the trees. So but his family members have told that so he just went to collect some firewood. So this is all about the nexus. That is the reason. So Raimona National Park is in news, and we have to study the crux of the national park. Okay. So here it is located at Kokrajhar district, Assam. So within the Bodoland territorial region, we all know that. So Bodoland, they are fighting for independent state or independent status. So Bodoland movement is going on. So it is under Bodoland territorial region. So along the India and Bhutan border, it shares contiguous forest with Pipso Wildlife Sanctuary and Jingmi Singai Wangchuk National Park, which is located at Bhutan. So 2400 plus square kilometers transboundary landscape. So 2400 square kilometers transboundary landscape. So and also what rivers flows through this Raimona National Park is that Sankosh at the west, Saralbanga at the east, Pikua at the south. Sankoch at the west, Saralbanga at the east, Pikua at the south. It is home to very important is that it is home to golden langur. Golden langur, which is a endangered primate, which is endangered primate, and also the muscat of Bodoland region, plus elephant, Bengal tiger, wild bison, and clouded leopard. So these all are very static in nature, and we need to revise, remember every day. So therefore you don't make any simple mistake in your examination. So this national park has recorded nearly 170 bird species, 150 plus butterfly species, and 4 to 5 hornbill species. 4 to 5 hornbill species. So this is the national park which borders India as well as Bhutan. India and Bhutan. It borders India and Bhutan. Identify, there can be a question in your examination. Identify the national park which borders India as well as Bhutan, and it is surrounded by various rivers such as Sankoch, Saralbanga, Pico. So, and it is home to golden langur. So, identify this national park. It is Raimona National Park. Okay. So, this is all about Raimona National Park. Moving forward, we will be reading about Sooty bark disease. Sooty bark disease. This is mostly observed in maple trees. So, is it a bacterial disease? Is it a viral disease, or it is a fungal disease? It is a fungal disease. It is a fungal disease of maple trees, causing rapid wilting as well as mortality. See, maple trees, we use them for our furniture making, and music instruments. Music instruments making. So, example, violin. In violin making and guitar making, maple wood is used. Okay, so these sooty bark disease is affecting maple trees, so which is causing rapid wilting as well as mortality. So this is caused by, this sooty bark disease is caused by cryptostroma cortical. Cryptostroma cortical. So which can actually kill a tree within just 3 years. So within the lifespan of 3 years, after being infected with the cryptostroma cortical, the plant or the tree automatically dies. So it is endemic to Great Lake regions of North America as an introduced disease in Europe. So it is an introduced disease in Europe. So fungus stay normally after being infected. The fungus usually stays dormant inside for in a tree for about years. So activating under hot dry conditions. So look here, and not under cold conditions but under hot conditions. So usually fungus will stay dormant, which means it will just sleep and it will not function, it will not double, it doesn't show any kind of effects when during the dormant period. So these dormant period can be for years. So activating, it gets activated once it is exposed to hot and dry conditions. So it is marked by black. How do you identify this sooty bark disease? Is that, so it is marked by black sooty patches beneath the bark. సో చెట్ల బార్క్ ఉంటుంది కదా, ఆ బార్క్ కింద సో బ్లాక్ ప్యాచెస్ ఉంటాయి. సో డస్, ఓకే, బై దిస్ వీ కెన్ ఐడెంటిఫై ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ఫెక్టెడ్ విత్ సూతి బార్క్ డిసీజ్. ఓకే, సో అగైన్ కమింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్, సో డస్ ఇట్ ఇన్ఫెక్ట్ హ్యూమన్ beings? Yes, if inhaled excessively, it can infect human beings because of the spores which are released by the fungus, by these fungus. So initial stages, it only shows restlessness, cannot breathe properly. So all these mild symptoms can be seen, but gradually after being infected with this over a years, so what happen is that the person will, it can lead to fatal, it can be fatal, because it causes severe lung damage. It causes severe lung damage. So currently, as of now, there is no control for this. There is no control nor cure. So there is no control as well as cure for sooty bark disease. This is the main concern for us. So this is a major concern for the scientists to work on sooty bark disease. So again, we will have a small recap over this. It is caused by Cryptostoma cortical. Approximately 3 years of lifespan, it can kill and tie the tree. Next, there is no cure. Currently, it is uncontrollable. So, there is no cure and it is not controllable as of now. That is our major concern. Next, coming to next topic, Danube River. So, river Danube. Its total length is 2,850 kilometers. It flows nearly 10 different countries. It flows in 10 different countries from Germany to Ukraine. So, along on those 10 countries, there are 4 capital cities. It flows to 10 countries and 4 capital cities: Vienna, all these 4 countries. So this is a glance about the river. And again, so we need to see much deeper aspects of Danube river. So it is the Europe's second longest river after Volga. Europe's second longest river after Volga, flowing 2850 kilometers, approximately 2850 kilometers. It originates at the confluence of Riga and Breg rivers near Black Forest, Germany. Near Black Forest, Germany. It flows to 10 different countries and 4 national capitals. Okay, so it drains into Black Sea via Danube Delta, Romania. It is a growing UNESCO World Heritage Wetland. It is UNESCO's World Heritage Wetland. It is connected to North Sea via Rhine-Main Danube channel, forming 3,500 kilometers inland waterways. So this is about Danube river. So it is a Europe's second longest river. The first longest river is river Volga. After Volga, Danube river. So Danube river flows in 10 different countries and 4 national capital cities, and it drains into Black Sea via Danube Delta, Romania. It's a growing UNESCO World Heritage Wetland. So this is about Danube river. So moving forward, so Machilipatnam ASW warship. So a 7th of Mahi class. So which class of Machilipatnam ASW warship belongs to is Mahi class, 7th of Mahi class, anti-submarine warfare shallow watercraft. Anti-submarine shallow watercraft. It is named after historic port city of Machilipatnam, Krishna district, Andhra Pradesh. So it is built by, so very very important, it is built by Cochin Shipyard Limited for Indian Navy. It is equipped with fully mounted, full indigenous hull mounted and low frequency variable depth sonar Atmanirbhar Bharat. So which signifies Atmanirbhar Bharat because it is indigenously built. Now, what are the components which are indigenously built? Hull mounted and low frequency variable depth. So, and again, it is capable of submarine warfare, underwater surveillance, mine warfare, and low intensity maritime operations. So, anti submarine warfare, underwater surveillance, mine warfare, and low intensity maritime operations. So it is approximately about 900 tons, 25 knots maximum speed, 25 knots of maximum speed, as well as greater than 80% indigenous content. So Machilipatnam ASW warship can be quoted in your mains examination for Atmanirbhar Bharat and also indigenous sourcing out of technologies with respect to Machilipatnam ASW warship. So this is all about this Machilipatnam ASW warship. So next one we will be looking about on Pradhan Mantri Vidya Lakshmi scheme. So Pradhan Mantri Vidya Lakshmi scheme. So the name itself suggests it is the scheme which is controlled by Ministry of Education. So Ministry of Education flagship scheme, what is it? It is offering educational loans. Okay, so remember, offering educational loans for merit based admission at quality higher education institutions. Merit based admissions at quality higher education institutions. It is aligned with national education policy and sustainable development goals, inclusive, equitable, quality education. Next one, how much loan it is providing is that 75 percentage credit guarantee by government of India up to 7.5 lakh rupees. 7.5 lakh rupees, 75 percentage credit guarantee by government of India. Okay, so interest subvention full for family income up to 4.5 lakh. 4.5 lakh ఫ్యామిలీ ఇన్కమ్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి కంప్లీట్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ వేవర్ ఉంటుంది. సో నెక్స్ట్ వన్, సో అగైన్ దే 3 percentage for income up to 8 lakh rupees and loans up to 10 lakhs. So remember these points very important. So repayment period is up to 15 years. Repayment period is up to 15 years. So which means they are also excluding moratorium period. So moratorium period, which means course period. If you are studying graduation, during the graduation you need not pay any kind of loan, and also after graduation 1 year till you find proper employment. That is, moratorium period is course period plus 1 year of period. You need not pay any of the interest or also premium. So next, 75 we will have a glance. 75 percentage of credit guarantee on loans up to 7.5 lakh. Payment for a period of 15 years. Okay, so payment for a period of 15 years, as well as external benchmark lending rate, EBLR, external benchmark lending rate plus 0.5 percentage capped interest rate. 0.5 percentage as well as external benchmark lending rate. So this is all about Pradhan Mantri Vidya Lakshmi scheme. So very important, and under this government is not giving any free scholarship, but it is actually providing you the educational loans where you have to repay them back. Next one, we have vitamin A. So what is vitamin A? In every examination, vitamins are the major point. Very small topic, but there are n number of questions which can be framed from this aspect. Vitamins, so it is a water soluble or fat soluble vitamin. It is a fat soluble vitamin, so which is stored in the liver. So its deficiency leads to xerophthalmia. So xerophthalmia, so it is also linked to lung function, which recent studies states that it helps in asthma patients recovery. It is a fat soluble vitamin primarily stored in liver. It is a group of compounds including retinol and retinyl esters. So preformed vitamin A comes from animal food. Provitamin A, beta carotene, functions vision, especially in low sight, immune function, cell growth, as well as fetal development. For all these cases, vitamin A is important. Deficiency leads to severe night blindness, irreversible corneal damage, xerophthalmia, as well as hyperkeratosis. So vitamin A deficiency leads to severe night blindness, irreversible corneal damage, xerophthalmia, as well as hyperkeratosis. 5 different types of diseases. Excess intake is also harmful. Even in extreme cases, it can be fatal also. So remember, if you are having deficient of vitamin A and you go on taking vitamin A capsules to make it that your hormone levels, vitamin levels will be equal, but it's not like that. So it should be balanced in your body. Excess intake can be harmful, which can be even fatal. Next, moving forward, E0 FIR system. E0 FIR system has been recently brought up by the government of India. So what it states is that in how many states as of now it has been rolled out? In 18 different states currently, 18 states as well as UTs. So more than 10 lakh rupees financial cybercrime report aite. So then next, under section 173 of BNSS. So E0 electronic zero FIR system India ante it is a technology based platform for automated registration of zero FIRs in cyber financial crime cases. cyber financial crime cases. So it enables under section 173 of BNSS 2023. So here, to file an E0 FIR, you need to call 9030. 9030 acts as a helpline. 9030 acts as a helpline for greater than 10 lakh online fraud. For greater than 10 lakh online fraud, you have to call 1930 under the E0 FIR system. So it is led by Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, Ministry of Home Affairs. Ministry of Home Affairs, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. It integrates with NCRB's crime and criminal tracking network and systems for real time as well as nationwide routing. So this is all about E0 FIR system, which is an appreciable and commendable a push forward by Ministry of Home Affairs, Cybercrime Coordination Center, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. So next one, we will see Himalayan Chandra Telescope. Himalayan Chandra Telescope. So it is in news because recently it has completed its 25 years and still counting on the commendable work it has been doing from past 25 years. So it is named after Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. So a Nobel who won Nobel Prize in Physics, who is from India, Indian American. So to remember him, Indian government has named a telescope on his name. So which is located at 4,500 meters elevation from the ground level at Ladakh. So 25 years and still it continues to work. It is the 10th highest peak, 10th highest optical telescope globally. So Himalayan Chandra Telescope is a 2-meter optical infra telescope. It is located at Indian Astronomical Observatory, Hanle, Ladakh. It is the 10th highest optical telescope in the world. It is the 10th one. Saw first light on 26 September 2000. Dedicated to nation in 2001. Recently completed 25 years of operation. Okay, it is controlled by satellite link from CREST, Indian Institute of Astrophysics. Hosakote near Bangalore. It has contributed a lot to our research, including comet spectrography, exoplanet atmosphere, as well as discovery of TRAPPIST 1b. So this is about Himalayan Chandra Telescope. Himalayan Chandra Telescope. So remember each and every point. They are to be stuck in your brain so that you don't make any simple mistakes in your examination. So moving forward, we will see few important questions with respect to this area. Consider the following statements about Dhanveer initiative. It is an initiative of Ministry of Panchayat Raj. Donations are routed through Meri Panchayat mobile app. As both the statements are true, we discussed recently. The Machilipatnam ASW shallow watercraft recently launched belongs to which class of vessels? So Karmakota class, Mahi class, Kalvari class, Veer class. It belongs to Mahi class and 7th vessel of this class built by Cochin Shipyard Limited. So it is built by Cochin Shipyard Limited. Which protected area in Bhutan form transboundary conservation landscape with Raimona National Park in Assam? So Royal Manas and Jigme, Pisbo Wildlife Sanctuary and Jigme Sinchai Wangchuk National Park. Pipso Wildlife Sanctuary and Jigme Sinchai Wangchuk National Park. It forms a transboundary conservation landscape with Raimona National Park, which is located at Assam. So next question. Consider the following statements regarding E0 FIR. It applies to cyber financial crimes including fraud above 10 lakhs. Okay. Next, I told we were discussing that about 10 lakhs only we have to launch a complaint by calling 1930 or from using the website. It is enabled under section 173 of Bharatiya Nyaya Nagarik Surakshita Samhita 2023. It is led by Indian Crime Records Bureau, No, it is not led by Indian Crime Records Bureau. Therefore, option 1 and 2. The Himalayan Chandra telescope is remotely operated by from which of the following? So, IUCAA Pune Crest Hosakote near Bangalore. Yes, we discussed. Center for Research and Education in Science and Technology, Crest near Bangalore, with reference to Pradhan Mantri Vidya Lakshmi scheme. So we discussed recently. So what is the maximum credit guarantee provided by government on the eligible loans? 75 percentage on loan up to 7.5 lakh rupees. 75 percentage on loan up to 7.5 lakh rupees. This is what we have heard. Okay. So, we discussed a lot of important topics in this session. So, please keep revising. These all small facts by revising daily will add up to your dream. They make your dream very realistic one. One day you are going to remember these current affairs in your examination. They will make a big change. Okay. So, thank you so much. Have a good time.